Goals! The one thing that we want to see when we go to any game of football. I want to see that ball in the back of the net, preferably not my team's. Okay? It's pretty simple. And what are we betting on today? Corner. No, I'm betting on goals, all right? I'm betting on over 2.5 of them, all right? What's a 0.5? That means 3. It means there's no confusion. If you say over 2, is 2 over 2? It's not over 2, so over 2.5 means 3. Very wordy explanation. Now let's get into the video. In this video, I'm putting £1 on 100 games of football to have 3 goals or more in them. An easy way to do this would be to bet on a Chelsea game every week because those guys don't know how to defend. How could he? But that video would take too long. I looked at the odds for over 3.5 goals because a friend told me that this weekend he had a feeling there's going to be so many goals that I should back that instead. So although I didn't bet on this, I will track to see would I have made profit on over 3.5. I'm not too sure. That's a lot of goals. I bet on 10 teams in the Premier League, 11 games in the Championship, 12 games in League 1, 12 games in League 2, 10 games in La Liga, 10 games over in the Serie A, 9 games in the Bundesliga, 9 games over in Ligue 1, 9 games over in Portuguese Primeira Liga, 5 games in the Eredivisie, and 3 games in the Scottish Prem. That's a lot of games. How exciting! We're going to get so many goals and so much money! Like, maybe. It's possible. Sometimes. I risked £100 of my money, and if all 100 games were to have 3 goals in them, we'd make £180 and 11 pence. Exciting, I know. It's super cool. That's some money. Well, I mean, I take £80 profit any day. One day, we're going to get over 90 out of the 100 in, and it's going to be a glorious day. And those who told me I couldn't do it and I'm just losing money, you're probably right, but I'll be laughing for 1 video a year, so that's pretty good.
Stop the cap.
I wasted $1 million drip all I rock his gym wear.
Right, the games are done. Now it's time to find out what happened. What happened with these bloody goals? I know, exciting. Of the 100 games we bet on, 10 of them were settled by half time. That's 3 goals in the first half. That's pretty decent. That means the goals were flowing. As mentioned, I tracked how many games actually got over 3.5 goals this weekend as tipped by a friend of mine. If we back 3.5, the average return you get is around £2.62 per bet, and 35 games had over 3.5. Meaning that if every game had the odds of 2.62, we'd return £91.70. But probably a little bit different on that number because obviously not all games have the same odds. Good thing we didn't back that though, because we're about profit on this channel.
I prefer not to speak.
In the end, 58 out of the 100 games had over 2.5. That's over half, that's pretty good, but did that add up to us making any money? I'll let you know in just a moment. Of the games that didn't have over 2.5, 25 of them had 2 goals. Meaning they just needed 1 more to scrape over the line and boost us by a good chunk of money. Taking that information into account, I figured out what the average odds for over 1.5 goals is, which is around 1.2, meaning that if we back each game to have over 1.5 goals, on average, we'd have returned £99.70. So pretty much broke even if you were to back 100 games to have over 1.5 goals. Interesting food for thought about those who like betting on the goals market. Enough waffling. What does 58 wins out of 100 get us in terms of money? I know you're excited because I put £100 on teams to score over 2.5 goals, and I returned £100.32. Yeah, we pretty much exactly broke even, except I could buy a Freddo right now because I think they've got them on offer back to the original price, or a bag of Transformer snacks, but they might even be more expensive these days. Well, it's not a lot of profit, but it is profit. And every time that these don't hemorrhage my money, it means that it makes me a little bit happier that I'm doing these experiments. If I was to lose 50 to £100 in one weekend, that would hurt. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think down below. Let me know your thoughts for future videos. And there'll be a new video next Tuesday. Laters.